Hey guys, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me. I'm going to be sharing my new brushes that I got from BK Beauty. These are the brushes that Lisa J put out with her brand. So we're going to do a look with these. I'm going to show you these a little bit. I'm not going to get into detail of a review or anything because she shared a very detailed review. Well, not review, but she shared a detailed video on the brushes and what each one is for and just everything. So I'm going to link that below. And she also recently shared a video on how to clean them. So I'm going to share that as well. And then I'm going to use this new palette from Persona. This is the Identity 2 palette. This, again, I'm not going to do a review on it. This would be a very long video if I did all that. But I'm just going to do a look using this palette. So we're going to get right into this. I decided to get the whole brush collection from Lisa J. And I love supporting other YouTubers, especially YouTubers that are so kind and so supportive of other women like Lisa is. And I love the message behind her BK Beauty. I just love it. So really, really excited to have purchased these. I have not purchased a whole brush set. I don't think ever. But I really wanted all of the brushes. I really, really did. I want to try them all. So these are amazing. First off, when I got it, they came in this box here. I did an unboxing on my Instagram. I could not wait. When my box came yesterday, I'm like, I have to take a look. So inside, she had this sweet little card here, which was so nice. A nice little personal touch, just thanking me for supporting her, and just really, really nice personal touch. And then inside, which they were wrapped really, really well, she had tissue paper, and each brush set was wrapped up in the tissue paper, and they also had the little protective plastic on it. But it wasn't like they were just thrown in a box and shipped, because I've gotten packages like that from companies. This was special. I felt like I was getting a gift. So really, really nice. The brushes themselves, like I said, I'm not going to go into a big a review on them, but oh my gosh, they are so unbelievably soft. Usually don't use foundation brushes, but I am. And I am going to use my stick foundation today. I usually don't use this, especially in the summertime here, but we're going to do it, okay? This is a foundation I got from Gucci Westman, but we're just going to go ahead and put this on. Yeah, so I don't usually like to use foundation brushes because I just find them to be irritating. Not irritating, but I have that dry skin from using Retin-A. And so that's why I usually don't, because then I just feel like I end up exfoliating more skin off. So, but this is nice, you guys. See, I love, one of the things that attracted me is I love the shape of this. It's so unique from any other brush I've seen on the market. I mean, I haven't seen brush myself designed like this. And this is going on like a dream. I might get a tad bit right there. I have a little bit of redness. I probably should have put a color corrector on first before. So I may have to use my powder corrector. And right here, I got a little carried away. I had some dryness and I got a little crazy with the exfoliating. So that's what that is. This feels amazing. My foundation is blending in really, really nicely with this brush. This is probably one of the nicest foundation brushes I think I've ever used. And I'm not kidding you. You guys know how picky I am. What I like about it, like I said, I like the shape of it. And it just feels so nice on my face. I don't feel like it's, like I said, normally you're exfoliating. Like I'm exfoliating my face when I'm using a makeup brush. I'm not feeling that, but it is so incredibly soft. I cannot stress that enough. Let me go in with my concealer. I'm going to use my Lancome Effacement Concealer. I'm going to try to zoom in on this. I'm going to put this right here. So this is a new one, by the way. And I do think this one is better. I still feel like they changed the formula. It just feels a little thinner to me. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm going to keep using it and I'll let you know. So I'm using that same foundation brush instead of my Beauty Blender. So that's really nice because I feel like I can get right under my eye area with this. So I may not have to use my Beauty Blender for that, which is, like I said, really nice. So if you watch my makeup series, you saw that you can't use a Beauty Blender with a cream foundation. So this is a brush I would definitely use with it. And I don't do a cream foundation very often. I'm still going to go in with this brush. This is my It Cosmetics double-ended brush. And I just want to make sure that I'm blending that a little bit more because sometimes I have a little bit of settlement. But look at how nicely that went in. I actually feel like it covered under my eyes a little bit better than when I use my Beauty Blender under there. So that I really, really like. So now I'm going to go in and I think I'm going to use my powder here. Let me see, what brush can I use with this? I'm going to use this brush for my powder here. This is my It Cosmetics mineral powder. It's a color corrector. I only use these because those are for redness, to cancel out redness. So let's see. I don't know if I need more of a dense brush for this, but we'll see. So what I like the shape of it, so it really picks up the right amount of color. Let's see here. I'm gonna get my mirror so I can see close up. I might need a denser, even denser brush. So I'm gonna go back in with this because I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, see, I should have color corrected today. I've got lots of redness going on. Even on my chin. Now I have a cream. I'm going to use my cream bronzer and I'm going to go in. I'm trying to think which one. Now, she breaks down what every brush is for, but this is how I am. I use what works. Like, I use brushes for how I want to use them. I mean, you do definitely want to use a big fluffy brush like this for your powder. You know, you wouldn't want to use like a brush like this for your powder, okay? But there's brushes that I use for differently than their intent is. I'm gonna use this one for my bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with this is my Chanel Day, is it Soleil Day Chanel? I know I'm not saying that right, but it's the tan, the bronzing. So I'm gonna go right in here. That is really nice. Okay, so I have been using this brush. This is from Chanel. I love the angle of it and everything, but what I don't like is it sheds like crazy. So this is really nice because it's not going on too heavy. And I always apply my bronzer in this area here. That's where I apply it. I apply it up here. This is really nice. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I like it because it just is going on beautifully. It's not going on patchy or heavy. See, I was having issues with that brush, so love this for a bronzer brush. Now, I am going to use my blush, my liquid blush, and I don't think I have a brush there that I can use, so I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques, which brings me to this too, that I have lots of different brushes. So I have brushes from Real Techniques, I have real brushes from It Cosmetics, I still have some from Sephora. I mean, I have different brushes, so I'm not going to just like exclusively use these all the time, but there'll be brushes that I'm going to use all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to just go in and use what I feel like and Sigma brushes, you know what I mean? So I use different brushes all the time. But I cannot get over how nicely these are made, these brushes. And when I say that, it's like, I gotta wipe this blush off the back of my hand. They just feel really nicely made. You can feel there's weight to them. Really, really nice. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use my Hollywood Flawless filter. And I'm just gonna put that up here. And I think I am going to use my Beauty Blender for this. This is a damp Beauty Blender. You never want to use it dry. You don't want it soaking wet. You don't want it dry. Next, what are we ready for? My powder. So let me go in. I'll use my magic powder. I am using another powder, but I don't want to talk about that on camera. But I did pick up another powder I'm really liking, but I want to save that for another video. So I'm just loading up this brush, and I'm just going to go in here. And by the way, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. It's okay. Oh my gosh, really nice. Again, really nice brush. I'm going to go in and I am going to use, so the only brush I didn't use is this one yet. And this is a powder blush brush, which I may use a powder blush. I might. Or I'll use that for something else because I really love my liquid blushes right now. But, so I'm going to go in with this Persona palette. So this palette's a little bit different than the other palette. The other palette that I have, the other palette that I have is this one. So this is the first one. This is the Identity palette. This is the Identity 2. So you can see the palette itself is much bigger. And then I always keep this. I know. I don't know. Did I keep it in this one too? I didn't. So those are the colors. It's kind of weird because they do look like they're pretty much the same size though, don't they? So you still get a mirror like you did with this one. This one's a little nicer made because it's plastic. So probably maybe a little bit better for traveling than this. But the colors are really, really pretty and I have been enjoying them. I don't know if I'm going to do like a fun color today. Not today. I don't think I'm going to do a fun color today. I think I'm just going to do one of my basic looks and I hope that's okay with you guys. I am going to go in and let's see, which one do I want to use here? So these are the eye brushes. These are all of her eye brushes. I think I'm going to go in with this brush right here. And this is the number, this is her number 202 brush. So I'm going to go in, oh, and you know what I like about this palette too, is I love the names of the colors. Like one is honest, kind, loyal, independent, passionate, unique, driven, confident, empowered, resilient, brave, and limitless. So how cool is that palette to use with this brush collection? You know what I mean? Because I feel like all of those things about Lisa, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this color right here. Brush in there. And I'm going to go right up here. Wow. These are really, really nice. I love my Sigma brushes, but this is so soft on my eye. It's like my eye skin isn't even moving. So I'm going to go in and do the same thing, same color, and it picks up color really nicely. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. See if I can zoom you in on that. I don't know if you can see how it's picking up the color. And I'm going to go and do the same thing on this eye. So I always, you know, I have so many new subscribers here, so I just want to go over this again. Whenever I apply my eyeshadow, I always have to, you know, relax my eye. Like I can't go like this and put my shadow on like I used to, because once I relax my eye, you are never going to see that. So I kind of have to create a new crease for my eye. So that's why I relax my eye and I bring the shadow up a little bit higher. These brushes are amazing. I'm not even kidding you. Wow. Now I'm going to go in and I think I'm going to use this color right here. It's a little bit of a shimmery brown. I'm going to use a different brush this time. I'm going to use this one as sort of angled. I'm going to try that one. And I'm going to bring it in here and up. And then I'm going to go back with that. You know what? I'm going to use this brush. I'm going to use this fluffy brush. And I'm going to blend it. I'm going to do a little bit more. Just a little bit. So when I'm applying it, the longer end is on the bottom and the bigger or the shorter end is on the top. That's the way I'm using this brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend out. So the angled brush is number 205 and my fluffy brush is number 201. Makeup for Mature Women series. I'm so glad you guys are liking that series. I really want to get as detailed as possible. I know so many of you really appreciate that. I know it might be too basic for some people, but I know so many of you are just like getting back into makeup now. So I really wanted to be as detailed and as basic as possible. And I still have so much more to share with you on makeup. So that's just the beginning. More to come on tips and tricks and all of that. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this brush, and this is the number 203 brush. And I am going to use that one for, I think I'm going to use this color. I might mix those two together. That color sort of reminds me, that pinky color kind of reminds me a little bit of the color that was in my, that's in my Chanel palette that I love so much. I need to kick it up a notch. I'm going to go in with that yellow and then that. Let's see, let's just do it. I just need to brighten it up a little bit. Does that help? I just feel like so I'm just putting it right there on my lid. And I'm just going to blend it out again. Kick it up a notch. So I just feel like it's not, the shimmer is just not, I'm going to spray a little bit of this. This is my MAC, is it Prep and Prime? Or is it Fix Plus? I don't know, one of the two. Now that's better. Yeah, I just felt like it wasn't enough for me. And I'm going to use her smudge brush, and I'm going to take that same brown color and I'm going to go right on my lower lash line. Wow, that picks up a lot of color. I didn't even have to double dip. Actually, I want to blend this out a little bit. That is really nice. I can't get over how soft her brushes are. That is it, guys. I love these brushes. Lisa, they are beautiful, beautiful brushes. I love all of them, but I am so impressed with, where's that foundation brush? Oh, Annie. I am so impressed with all of her brushes. They are made so well. This brush is amazing, and I am not a you guys know I don't like foundation brushes. This is probably the nicest foundation brush I've ever used, especially for us mature ladies, because I don't feel like, well, I feel like that with all of her brushes. I don't feel like they tug and pull on her skin. I love Sigma brushes still going to use them. I still love the Real Technique brushes that I have, It Cosmetics, but these are so different. They really, really are made really, really well, and I love them. I truly, truly love them, and I know that I'll be excited to use them every day. I couldn't wait to use them today. And the Persona palette, love this as well. I know I did a really probably boring look today, which is pretty much my look, boring. But I have been playing around with some of these other colors, and I will do a look using some of these other colors in another video. I just wanted to keep it really, really simple today. I'm filming a lot of different videos, so I just wanted this kind of a neutral look in a lot of my other videos. So, but I definitely will. I will leave information below with this as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, share my videos. If you're not already subscribed, would love to have you join our community here. We are all about looking our best as we age, so I love sharing makeup tips and tricks with you guys. So if you haven't already subscribed, just click that button below, hit the subscribe button. I share new videos every single week. Also click on that notification bell too, because anytime I share a new video, you will be notified. And that is it, guys. Thank you again so much. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.